when I suggest something with my limited capacity, you may think I have some kind of more knowledge. I may have more experience because I'm older than all of you anyway. So I may have more experience. I don't have more clairvoyant than you all have. You all have a great education. You all are really a brilliant people. And if you utilize your mind, you can. But if you don't, and then that's whose fault is it? Right? You have a good thing for you, but you're letting it rot under skin. That's not good. You have to utilize. So think, analyze, particularly spiritual path. You really have to analyze. Just don't follow. If you are a bunch of sheep diving through a road somewhere, and all will go. But there will be one or two intelligent sheep who will go other way around. Be that one. Don't just do it. Honestly, because you have a mind. Why they have to tell you, this. And we have a friend here who tells, I'm American, I don't have to get in there. Yeah, that's great. I really liked it. I'm sorry. And that's true. So we should really analyze. But it is my job to present to you or to suggest to you. Whatever I've been talking to you, it is suggestion. I'm not giving you order. I have no right to give you order. I am nobody who give you order, and you are nobody who take my order. That's not right. So, but suggestion. When I suggested that, and that is my background, my information, and it is my background I suggest to you. When I suggest to you, it is your job to examine it or throw it away. It's your choice. But you examine it, you may have some benefits, something you never even think about it, something you never even heard about it. Mind you, this is the Midwest. I'm sorry. I always used to say here in Michigan, middle of nowhere. Honestly, it's a sort of middle of nowhere. It's just here. And there are things which I present to you, you never even heard about it. You never even dreamed about it. And things, but just stand by it. Just think, analyze, or if you're not, analyze means just examine. Make sense or doesn't make sense. If you make sense, don't rely on your feelings. When you make sense, do not rely on, I feel good, so I do it. Many people do that. That's great for you, but it's not great for me at all. So, if you are handicapped with your mind, and then you feel good, just do it, because you are limited. But you people are not limited. You people are, like me, physically handicapped, but mentally I'm sharp. And so you are, all of you. All of you. So utilize that. That is very important. Otherwise it becomes blind faith. Blind faith doesn't serve good purpose. blind faith, if the teacher is great, tradition is good, if everybody is good, blind faith may work for some people. Particularly, like people like me, be so old, or getting into what do you call it? No, little senai, and can't think about it, and can't use your mind, and then you may have to rely on faith and maybe some mantras only, and that meant for those people. Honestly, is not meant for educated, intelligent person like you people. Educated, intelligent person like you is, you have this mind, you have that brain, utilize that, analyze. Really, I talked to you out of this motivation. In order to get that precious mind, you have to have basis of that is, you know why? This mind says you consider other people's needs are more important than your own needs, which is impossible for us to do it. But if you train yourself, if you practice yourself, is it possible for us to do it? Yes, it is possible. And many did it. And it gives you tremendous good result. But before you even make attempt to consider others' needs are more important than my needs, we have to reach to the equal level. So I presented at the basis, first base, equanimity. Try to see equal every human being, forget about it, every sentient being. Though there's Buddha is every sentient being. But let us say all human beings. Let us look in all human beings. Your right, your need, my right, my needs are same. It carries the same value. Nothing is superior. Nothing is superior, but equal. But what is different here is, yes, we see my needs are more important for me than your needs. And this is where we have a problem. That is we have to tackle first. At least to see equally your needs, my needs equal. Husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend live together. They know how to adjust. If you don't adjust, then you fight. So you know how to adjust. Although many times one takes over the other, but it's supposed to be equally adjust, equally adjust, so both are happy, honestly. And we know how to do that. And similarly, you have to do the same thing with everybody. In order to do that, you have to have something in your mind to respect the other one. If you don't respect the other one, their needs is not your concern. Whatever they want to do, let them do. And whatever I want to do, I do it. And that is the creation of the separation. And your needs are equally important to me, and my needs are equally important to you. And this is creation of unity, harmony, a friendship. Honestly. And if you look in our mind, And our mind will say, to hell with you. I want to do what I wanted to do. I'm American. I'm just joking, that's a joke. So, this is the base of equal needs are treated equal. I am equal to you. You are equal to me. Equality, equanimity. I give you that, right? On top of that, it is like a ground. Ground. In order to grow your spiritual fruit, you need good ground. That equality will give you the ground. You yourself is the seed. Your spiritual is the seed. Now you need a moisture. That is your love and the compassion. So I will talk to you detail about love, about compassion. Not just now, but you know. So equality is the base. So when I told you that, take that as exam saying, is it right or wrong? And then your mind will, there are two things. Our educated mind will say, of course, it's equal. Our rational mind will say, of course, it's not equal. I am more important. So when you're looking at in your mind, your educated mind and your original rational mind actually have a contradiction. That doesn't mean you have a split personality. You have two thoughts, two ideas, or maybe one addiction and one idea. So right or wrong, you have to examine yourself. When I say analyze, pick up that thought. It says, is that something that I should have it, or I should not have it? Not have it. He says, it is the basis of all good deeds. Or you say, I'm not interested to enlightenment, because that's one part I wanted to talk to you today too. But enlightenment, and Buddhists call it Buddhahood. If you use the word Buddhahood, you think it is a category, it's some kind of a Buddhist folding. It is some kind of a Buddhist, profile or something within the Buddhist, nothing else to do outside. People would think that. You know what I thought? The thought came up on my mind. You know, when you're looking at this word enlightenment in English, Tibetan, Sanskrit, and then there are so many different names. One thing struck me is called no more learning. No more learning. And that made me think. You know, as a Buddhist, it's Buddha's teachings are interesting. Experience is interesting. It is the darkness and the light. And that's really what it is. It is. They talk a lot about ignorance. Ignorance. Although they talk, but not at the point. The point, what it is the ignorance, either not knowing or confused or unclear, is one of our biggest problem. That is our biggest problem. Either not knowing, everywhere, everything, spiritual, material, professional, everything. Problem is either not knowing or not being clear, confusion. These are the problems. In any field. If you are a professional of a photographer, but your problem is not knowing what you're doing. Limited knowledge. Everything is a limited knowledge we have. We are limited. And if you get a little beyond average, you become better. You are expert. Beyond average knowledge. Right? So that's why in the spiritual field, when you look in the Buddhism, the ignorance is a problem. Because not knowing, confusing. The knowledge is building up day by day, improving. Experience, we call it. On the job experience, you're dealing with it. Those gadgets, this whatever, the telephone, smartphone, iPhone, whatever, you keep on playing with that, and you get better and better. Better. You learn extra than what you learned yesterday. You learn everything, computer, photograph shop, whatever it is, you get better, right? So our knowledge has a tremendous limitations. And when you push through, you can push it. There's no end to it. You can push it, push it, push it. Then you can become expert. You can become brilliant. You can become a genius. Whatever you make, all that. There's no end to it. And there will be time which is called ultimate limit. Not limit, ultimate, where you reach. There's nothing more to learn. I think that's what Buddhahood is about it. Nothing more to learn. So it's not only Buddhist one to become Buddha. That's why everybody is eligible. And that's why everybody is capable. We put ourselves limit. May all be